Okay, so I didn't know there was a double chapter, and I checked back, and apparently chapter 523 of Fairy Tail came out. And it was... Okay. Fan yada yada, you know. What the fuck? It's... Okay. I'm not exactly sure how to feel about this chapter. It's just, like, it's cool with Gray's new trump card, where he can... It's basically the same sealing magic, except in this one he escapes from people's memories. It's the same one that Ur used on Deliora, except no one's going to remember him. And I know I've seen that kind of power before in a lot of other mangas or animes. So it wasn't something like too new or too big, I guess. It's like, because we've seen this before in Fairy Tail. And the thing that I don't like is that there was no, like, action between him and Zeref. It was just right away, which it makes sense that Gray would do it. But if you're going to do it, at least try to, like, almost follow through with it so we can see the effects of it. Instead of it, like, being halfway and, like, Zeref's like, oh shit, he's using this kind of magic. Because then you have Natsu who stops him right in between. It's like, Natsu's like, oh, this is the second time I've had to stop you before. And then he tells him, like, you're my friend. And he starts crying. You shouldn't be doing this. I'm rejected from the guild just like you are. Because they both feel like they don't belong in the guild anymore after what they both went through. With Natsu, like, hurting people, and then Gray trying to attack Natsu. He doesn't feel like he belongs. And they both have, like, this moment. But it was kind of very fast. And just rushed. I'm not sure how to feel about this chapter. Because I've seen it before. It's the same shit. The first time, I thought it worked fine with Natsu punching Gray and telling him, like, stop doing that bullshit. But when you see it again, it's like, okay, sure. And it's just... And Zeref, who apparently tells him, I would just be sealed, and an eternity is a long time. I will be revived eventually. And then Gray tells him, oh, well, we would have achieved peace by then. I'm like, no, you won't. No one ever achieves peace. That's just impossible. This chapter felt really rushed, and like the second half of it, you have Erza being healed by Wendy, even though I'm not so sure if she needed it, because when she defeated Irene, she was just straight up, her bones were like broken except for that one arm, and she was walking around fine after. Like, she like did a hug. She hugged Wendy, and that pissed me off. How the fuck is fucking Erza able to heal that quickly and able to destroy a meteorite without any damages or like any backlash? It just, there's no weight, or there's... The only thing that was good about this chapter was you got Acnologia showing up, and he basically says, I'm tired of this world, Black Wizard, and he shows up to Erza and Wendy, and my fucking god, oh my goodness, if Erza defeats Acnologia, I don't know what I will do. I'm not, even if, like, I'm, this fucking art is throwing me for a loop, it's pissing me off, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to obviously finish the manga. No way I'm dropping this shit. But Christ, Hiramashima, you better not pull this bullshit of Erza defeating Acnologia. It's going to piss me the fuck off. No way. Hiramashima is not that stupid. So at the end of this chapter, you got Zeref and Natsu, and they're about to face off against each other. Natsu says, oh, I'm human. You know, that's who I am. I will burn my own fate, and which I thought was actually cool. I also thought that was cool. Like, Natsu doesn't give a fuck about fate. He's gonna fight that off. He doesn't care how his life was set up for him, which I wish we would have seen, like, a flashback of Natsu, like, bonding with his family, which we haven't gotten, like, at least a relationship between him and Zeref, rather than it just be a one-sided Zeref sadness affair of him, like, crying for Natsu. I want to see actual, like, evidence of them bonding. Why should I give a shit about their bond? But we haven't seen that in any kind of flashback between him and the parents, and I want to see what's happening more with what happened with that dragon war. You know, we need puzzles to fit in, and it's just, it feels like everything's coming out cluttered with ass pulls and bullshit stuff with Erza, and it's cluttered. Like, the storytelling is very roller coaster like, and it just seems like it's a Grand Magic Games arc where everything's all over the place. Everything feels rushed. And it basically all comes down to is Zeref and Acnologia and August. At the end, August says, well, it looks like we're out of time. So hopefully we see them, You know what? Here's what's gonna happen. August is gonna come together with the guild, and they're gonna fight Acnologia along with Zeref, and then they're gonna fight Zeref, and then they're gonna fight Anxa, and I'm gonna feel like Naruto with all those villains coming one after another. But except Naruto is doing it a lot. Feels like it's doing it a lot better. We're just saying something because the war arc was kind of all over the place in Naruto, but this looks like complete shit though sometimes. But anyway, it was an okay chapter. This double chapter, it was okay. It was like. It's just hard to build off of something that's been so disappointing. Not disappointing, but so frustrating with this arc and just the ass pulls. And it's almost like you're going through the motions. You know, if you're a fan now, it just feels like I'm going through the motions of reading Fairy Tail just to finish it. And I need to see what happens to Acnologia. And if Erza defeats Acnologia, I might just stop doing reviews. I'll keep reading it, but I don't know. We'll see. 3 out of 5. Whatever. Hopefully Acnologia wrecks some shit. Fansart out.